G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again. Back with some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode. Of course, we're back with Newcastle United, the Black and White Army, the Toon Army, the Mighty Magpies. We've got Europa League action today, guys, against RB Salzburg. We're away from home, so we're playing at Salzburg today. This is a top of the table clash in our group, both on the same points. We're ahead of them on goal difference, just by 1 goal, I believe it is. So I'm definitely putting out there, whoever wins today will finish top of our group. We've both got a game left, I believe, after this. But we're definitely both looking for the winners. We see the table up there. We're the only two that can qualify from our group pretty much, unless Lorient win their next 2 games, which isn't going to happen because their next game is against us and we're not going to allow ourselves to be knocked out that way. We look at the RB Salzburg side there. The only player I actually know is Alan. Of course, Alan's been linked with a move to the Premier League in the last few years. He's a very good talented striker. And definitely could pose a threat against us, but I don't see the rest of them posing a threat. You see Issamat Marin gets the start today in defence, alongside Kondogbia and Lucas Digne and Knockout as well getting the start. You see Niang starts up front for us today though, guys. Still no DeBuchy in the right side of our defence. I'm not sure when he'll be back. He is still out with injury. Hopefully he'll be back before the end of December, so we can start using him again, just so we can compare whether we want to sell DeBuchy or keep him and not play Korsha as much, or sell DeBuchy and play Korsha as our right back. So obviously there aren't any better French right backs out there. There was a beautiful bit of football by us there, but unfortunately we couldn't convert. Knockout is going to whip the corner in and we still can't convert. It's a poor header. Now, one thing I've really got to speak about, guys, is the fantastically shit piece of business Mike Ashley has done for us. So another crap move on Mike Ashley's part, who has convinced Newcastle fans hate him. And it isn't the fact that he's from London or anything like that why Newcastle fans hate him. It's because he does nothing but shit for the club. I mean, renaming St James's Park Sports Direct Arena, which thank God it's back to St James's Park now, was absolutely disgraceful, and it completely ruined Newcastle fans' faith in him. Then, of course, his transfers haven't been too bad, to be fair. However, letting Dembaba go in January, who was our top goal scorer and still was at the end of the season, was absolutely ridiculous, especially not going out and buying another striker, even though Johan Gouffron, you could argue, was the striker to replace him. But Gouffron is not an out-and-out striker, so we really should have gone and got someone better. But if you haven't heard, he has rehired Joe Kinnear. If you didn't know, Joe Kinnear has previously been our manager and stuff like that. Newcastle fans hate him because he slagged us all off when he left last time. Beautiful save by Loris, but unfortunately Alan is there to hit the rebound into the back of the net, and we all of a sudden, guys, are down 1-0 17 minutes in. Definitely not what we wanted to be faced with right now. But as I was saying, Newcastle fans hate him because he slagged us all off when he first left, and he's been rehired now, and he started his job off with absolute shit. I mean, Newcastle fans all complained about his rehiring as director of football, of course. But he's come out and said he's in control of transfers, he's in control of everything pretty much. So Alan Pardew isn't going to be in control of everything, of anything at all really, other than stuff like training. That is basically it. And Kinnear has come out and already ruined Newcastle fans' faith in him. I mean, he came out and said yesterday that he's more intelligent than every Newcastle fan. And saying that about your own fans is a ridiculous statement. I mean, that's one way to absolutely ruin your fans' faith in you, and no wonder Newcastle fans hate him. He then came out and spoke about the players at the club. And I mean, when you're a director of football, you're expected to know the names of the players at the club. And if you haven't heard it, definitely go listen to it. His interview with Talk Sport last night. It'll probably be on YouTube or anything like that, or you can listen to it on the Sky Sports website. But he called Johan Cabaye Johan Kebab. He called Hatem Ben Arfa Hatem Ben Afri. And you see Alan gets the sloppy goal once again, guys. Good save by Hugo Lloris, but unfortunately Alan's there just to mop up the rebound, and we just haven't been able to shut him out. We've made good play by Hugo Lloris. He's been playing well, but unfortunately we just can't get a rebound out. And now we're 2-0 down, guys. Absolute kick in the face, and it's definitely not what we were looking for. But as I was saying, Johan Cabaye is now Johan Kebab, apparently. Hatem Ben Arfa is apparently Hatem Ben Afri. Shola Amiobi is suddenly Shola Amiobi. So that's definitely not his name. And then apparently Papis Demba Cisse is now Papis Demba Sissi. So this is absolutely ridiculous. I imagine if he signed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, it'd be something like Perry Aminik Aboum Yin Yang or something like that. It would just be absolutely ridiculous. It's a disgraceful way to present yourself as Newcastle manager. I mean, he's awful. He then made complete false statements by saying that he played over 400 games for Tottenham when he didn't. He's only played 270 for the club. He then also made false claims about players he signed like Tim Krul. He said he signed Tim Krul when he was last manager of Newcastle, which was wrong. Tim Krul was already at the club in the youth academy at the time, so it had absolutely nothing to do with Kinnear. So once again, Newcastle fans' faith in Mike Ashley and the club has been absolutely ruined, and looks like Newcastle on a slippery road into descent right now. I hate the decision. I think it's absolutely disgraceful. It shows once again Mike Ashley not listening to Newcastle fans, and it's just Mike Ashley turning it into the club the way that he wants it, not caring about anyone else and not caring about the solidity and the respectfulness of the club and the fans. It's just absolutely awful, guys. We do get the penalty here just before half-time, so it gives us a bit of hope going into half-time. We won't be down 2-0 if Captain Fantastic Johan Kebab no, of course, Johan Cabaye slots it home there, guys. 2-1 at half-time. Captain Fantastic does it once again, and all of a sudden we're back in the game just before half-time. Now, guys, if you can do me a favour, even if you don't like wrestling or anything like that, go check out my 2 videos from yesterday. I did two reviews on NBWA, New Breed Wrestling Association, local independent wrestling company. I did a review on their show that included Doug Williams, El Ligero and David Hart Smith, the son of the late great Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. So definitely go check that out. Leave a like for me. You don't have to actually enjoy or anything like that. Just give me a view, leave a like, anything. I'm trying to get some work for NBWA, just doing a bit of reviewing and marketing and stuff like that. So definitely help me out with that, guys. Even if you don't really enjoy it or anything like that, please just leave a like and stuff like that for me. Leave any feedback on it that you want. Just please give me a view and leave me a like, guys. That's all I'm asking. But there is some hope for Newcastle fans at the moment. It looks like we have just completed a signing, and it is for Met striker Olivier Kimin. I don't know if that's how I'm pronouncing it right. He's a 17-year-old French striker. Of course he's French, we don't sign anyone else. But he's a 17-year-old French striker from the French club Metz. He's represented France at under-19 level. So definitely could be a key talent for the future for us. And I have no problem with us stocking up on young talent that in a couple of years could be quality talent. And the fact that he's French probably will help him settle in Newcastle at the moment. Like, he's already said that if they can agree terms with Metz, he will join the club, because he loves the fact that there's a lot of French-speaking players at the club that will help him settle into the area. So that's a good move for Newcastle, and good for the future, hopefully. Hopefully we can go out and sign another key striker. It doesn't look like we're going to get a Aubameyang now. He looks set to go to AS Monaco. One good thing for Newcastle fans, Newcastle have come out and confirmed that there is no link with Monaco for Johan Cabaye right now, and they do not want to sell Johan Cabaye. So that is good news for Newcastle. Colaccini is also staying. So it looks like our 2 most influential players will be staying next season, guys, which is definitely good news for us. Now, if you haven't seen, Stuart Pearce has been sacked as the England under-21s boss, and it's about time. He had an absolutely disgraceful tournament. He didn't have the best players available to him, but he still really should have done a hell of a lot better job than he did. I mean, we didn't even get a single point, and we lost to Israel, Norway and Italy. Absolute disgraceful tournament. He seemed to have no ideas how to use the players that were at his disposal, and did not know how to inspire them. So we really did need a change, but I really don't know who's going to take the job, considering they know they will not have the best players available to him. And until we allow the manager to have the best players available to him at under-21 competitions, we're not going to be anything special, and no manager will want to take that job. It's just plain and simple. But let's move on to some transfer news, guys. Seville have confirmed they've had a couple of offers in the last couple of days. The first is from Aston Villa for defender Antonio Luna. Luna was actually on loan at Mallorca, I believe it was, last season. Represented himself really well. Spanish selectors have seen his displays and were considering him for a Spain squad, but haven't put him into the Spanish squad. But he looks like a good defender, to be fair. I believe he's a left back, and he's about to go to Aston Villa, guys. Sevilla have confirmed they've agreed a fee. They're just agreeing a contract with the player now. So Aston Villa look like they've made a signing, and the second link with Sevilla is Luis Alberto, striker for them. He was on loan at Barcelona B last season. Sevilla fans went nuts when they loaned him out because they thought they think he's such a great talent. And but now it looks like they're set to sell him to Liverpool actually. So another young striker on his way into Liverpool. He's extremely good talent, to be fair. I've seen a few games with him. I've actually signed him on my Malaga career mode. Really good talent, heaps of potential. Good signing for Liverpool, especially if they get him for a decent fee. But some players Sevilla have confirmed they are not selling, and that's someone like Kondogbia. Kondogbia is of course a player I have got in this transfer, in this series even. And they have confirmed they are not selling him. They want him to stay at the club. They have had offers from Premier League clubs like Newcastle, but do not want to sell him. So that's fair enough. He has got heaps of potential. So I don't blame them for wanting to keep him. However, they have also said they want to keep Rakitic, or however you sell it, guys. But they are open to selling Negredo as long as they get right money for him. They said they've already have 17-18 million pound bids for him so far, and that's not acceptable. They want more. Don't know if I would pay more than that for him, to be fair. He's not that good, I must admit. He's got a good goal scoring record, but every time I've seen him, he's not really shown me that special thing that I would want to spend 20 odd million on for. So teams that are interested in him may not want to go for him. One bit of transfer news: Isco has come out and said he is in contract talks with both Real Madrid and Man City now. Of course, Man City have got Pellegrini, so he would be relinked with Pellegrini. I think he'd be a lot better fit at Manchester City because he would get first team football week in, week out. Imagine a midfield of him, Yaya Toure, David Silva and Jesus Navas. It would be absolutely incredible. Whereas at Real Madrid, he'd sit behind players like Cristiano Ronaldo, possibly Gareth Bale and Luis Suarez. So he may not get as much first team football at Real Madrid. He'd probably sit alongside Ozil and Haidara as well. So Man City's my personal option for him. Let me know what you guys think on everything I've spoke about today, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Sorry I'm not as lively as I usually am in commentary. Dragging down with revision at the moment. We do pick up the loss, so we are second in our group now with FC Lorient coming up. You see Lorient picked up the win against IFK Norrköping, so they're hot on our heels now, so we really do need to beat them in the next game. You see we've got Villa in the next episode, guys. Hope we're looking to jump above Man City in the table, catch up with Man United. Hopefully that can happen. There will be no video tomorrow, guys, which is Wednesday, because I have got an exam tomorrow afternoon and I have an exam Thursday morning, so I haven't really got time to do one. But there will be a couple out probably on Thursday, so look out for them, guys. And make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe for me, guys. And peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.